Hey everybody, Adam and Rick from the lap here. Once again, bringing you guys an update as to what's going on with us.
Change.
Forever changing.
Yeah. So, COVID has thrown an interesting wrench into all of our travel plans, which I guess is fair to say about everybody around the world.
Exactly. We're not alone in that regard.
No, we're still not special.
Right. No matter how hard we try. And as we had mentioned in our last video, we recapped the lap itself and went over what our next plan was. So we're roughly a month later,
yep.
And we've got a new update.
Yeah.
So
our plan right now is still to hopefully run the lap as it was designed, October 2021.
Right.
I mean, there's so many unknowns in that, but right now that's the goal.
Yep, exactly.
In the meantime, knowing that was going to happen, we planned the lap Atlantic Canada.
Yep, where we were going to do a tour of the East Coast,
yep,
and up through the northern provinces out there.
That's right. And that isn't going to happen this summer. Travel restrictions and quarantines and really just respect for people that are living in provinces that have done an incredible job of avoiding COVID as much as they possibly
and keeping it isolated.
Yeah. So out of respect and out of travel restrictions, we won't be doing the East Coast trip.
Right.
This year.
Right. Again, a future plan. Love to do the East Coast. Love to do the West Coast at some point. But unfortunately, here we are.
Yep.
So that being said, I tried to secure some time off of work for Adam and I to do a trip within Ontario, and unfortunately, that's not possible. July and August are our two busiest months at work, and I was unable to get that time off.
Yep.
So
we roll with those punches.
Exactly.
And one of the ways that Rick has rolled with those punches is he has bought himself an absolutely gorgeous motorcycle.
Yeah.
That is a little bit more suitable to, I guess, the kind of riding you'll be doing this summer.
Right. Exactly. And that's so I picked up an 06 Honda Shadow 750. The bike is gorgeous. It's well maintained, well taken care of,
and the pipes on
exhaust.
her. The pipes on her.
Yeah.
She sounds so good.
So as Adam said, it more suits what I'm going to be able to do this summer with my limited time for actually riding a motorcycle.
So. I guess that brings us to what I will be doing this summer.
Yeah.
I guess I'm still deemed inessential.
Yes. Only at work, buddy.
Only at work. Thanks, man. Well, almost self-imposed at this point. I have the flexibility, so I am going to travel this summer. It's going to be really, really weird. Not crushing K with you, but and so for me, it's going to be a solo motorcycle adventure on Wednesday, July 1st. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day. Yeah.
I will be throwing the kickstand up on my KLR and touring Ontario for 10 or 11 weeks. Right now, I don't have a ton of a plan.
Right.
And I realize I'm 2 days away, but I don't think I need a massive plan. So, but I am a goal guy, so I've set 2 goals for the trip. I'm going to hit the most southern point in Ontario, being Point Peely, and I'm going to hit the most northern point accessible by road in Ontario, which is Pickle Lake. And outside of that, I think I have the first 4 or 5 days of the trip planned.
Yeah, yeah.
But other than that, I don't have a lot planned. I do plan. I will be putting up a lot of video, and I will be shooting an overall trip video that will come out after I'm back.
Right. So most likely September-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting to come back around Labor Day right now. That's kind of my goal. And but who knows? Anything can happen on a trip like this.
Yeah, for sure, Ken.
And I will be I will be making my way north pretty much immediately, and then working my way back within sort of reasonable driving distance, so that Rick can jump on his bike on a weekend and
Yep.
and come hang out wherever I happen to be.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're within 4 or 5 hours, I can get to you and hang out for a weekend. And you carry on. I come back and do life. It's all right. It's all
So
right. Yeah.
I mean, it sucks, but that is what we do.
Yeah.
We change.
Yeah.
And so I am going to sort of abscond all of you, and make sure that I share my travels with everybody on, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. No guarantees that I'll figure out Twitter between now and Wednesday. Can't make that promise, but yeah, I'll definitely be sharing, sort of some of the amazing places in Ontario. And when I was doing a little bit of research for the trip, my memory of Ontario license plates
Yeah.
came back, and up until this year, the tagline since 1982 has been "Yours to discover."
Yep.
And I got to admit, I probably haven't discovered half of Ontario.
Yeah.
right?
I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah, I'm a Southwestern Ontario guy, and I want to change that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go discover Ontario, and hopefully bring you guys along and have some fun doing it.
Yeah.
But the whole idea, I'm going to be camping the whole way. My budget doesn't really change. I've actually dropped it. I'd like to see myself spending $25 to $30 a day, all in. So fuel, food, accommodations, and I will be tracking every penny that I spend, and we'll get that up on the website. And just to show how doable this kind of travel is. If you want to do it.
Yeah. And where there's the will, there's the way, right?
That's right.
And as Adam said, we'll get that information. He can report it back, or we'll get it uploaded to somewhere.
Yeah. Well, the only change, there's been a lot of changes. the pack, packing my motorcycle has been really interesting, because with us on 2 bikes, being able to spread the pack out has been a lot easier. Well, now I need to carry a section of everything we were going to be carrying on my bike. So I will put up some videos sort of explaining my pack and how I have everything. But yeah, so that's been a change. The other big change that I am making, because of COVID, and I can't just pop into a coffee shop and spend an afternoon editing video and doing stuff like that. So once a week, I have set aside in the budget that I will get a hotel and spend a day doing that, and pamper myself a little bit, have a shower.
Yeah, do the public some justice. Yeah.
But I will also be reaching out to all of you, because I don't have campsites plotted out. And so if I'm in an area that I can't find a bunka-biker, or somewhere where it is convenient and safe for me to throw down a tent, I will be reaching out and seeing if any of you know somebody that happens to be in that area that would let me take up 10 square feet of their lawn to throw a tent down.
Yeah.
I am 100% self-sufficient. I do not require And that is again a COVID related concern where I want to be I don't want to be relying on other people or indoor plumbing or anything like that.
Or impacting anybody else.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, stay tuned. It should be an interesting bunch of weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I'll be tuned in right alongside you guys, watching it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, as always, if you like what we're doing here, click like and subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Absolutely. In the meantime, ride safe.
Later.
Cheers.